Alright guys, so I know I've been off of YouTube for quite a while. I've got a lot of explaining to do, but just so you know, I'm coming back with a vengeance. Things have changed quite a bit. That's the biggest reason why I've been off. Life's changed. Yes, I'm still working for the same company. That has not changed, and it ain't going to change for quite a while. But what has changed is my living conditions. I no longer live in town at my fiance's sister and sister-in-law. I don't live there no more. As you guys saw in the last video I made months ago, we were planning on moving out to a chunk of property that my parents have. I'm still buying that property, but some things have changed that have forced us to look for a different place. We have found it, luckily. Internet's really hard to come up with out here. Sorry for the neighbors, they're out riding four-wheelers. They're still riding, but they've gone down the road. We have found a new place. It's an owner financing setup. We have signed the contracts on it finally. We're living in it. I will show you around here in a little bit. But I gotta get some things put away first before we can do that. So bear with me. What I'll do is put some tools away right here on the back of the truck. And that's a little bit of the house. Yes, it's an ugly rust color. Anyways, we have neighbors. Well, you can see one right there. You got one right there. My fiance's friends with them, have been for a while, so that's pretty cool. But I've got neighbors there and there. Luckily, they're far enough away that I ain't too worried about it. And then there's another one right over this way. You can see the house right there through the woods. But yeah, that chicken I showed you a minute ago, that was Chickaletta. Chickaletta. She came from my mother. My mother had her. So the only chicken she had left. Possums and raccoons and all that got into her chickens out there at her house. So we've got Chickaletta. She's a Cornish cross that we raised out past the point of being able to butcher her. And she wasn't meant to be a butcher chicken anyways. Good grief. I always said I wanted to live out in the country, but I didn't want to deal with idiots like this. They're riding four-wheelers and side-by-sides up and down a gravel road instead of going off-road with them. That's what they're meant for. Anyways, get you all set up here. Sorry for the roughness. Anyways, we moved out here back in early December. This is March. So yeah, I've been offline for quite a while. Internet's hard to come by out here. We have internet right now, but it's not the best. And so uploading these videos are going to be a little hard, but I'm going to try. I've got to get back into it. I took 4 months off to get lined out and get things organized. I still have a trip to go back to Texas to get the rest of our stuff, so not everything is here. So what you saw me building over here, that little thing right there, That's a little compost bin. We are fixing to, here it is, about mid-March, the end of this month, we are going to have 4 raised beds right through here. Basically, she's going to be moved. I've got 3 little babies in the house. We actually had 6 babies. 3 of them were Cornish Rock, and then we had some Bantams, or Bannies, as some people call them. They ended up dying. I lost $18 on them. So I always hated Bannies because they're hard to survive on anything. But anyways, that little pallet, that little thing right there, little compost bin, that is just a, sorry about the spinning, my arm was getting tired. That's just 4 pallets and some zip ties. Nothing fancy. Just a little box. As you saw in there, I had some straw clippings and stuff from Chicoletta's bed there. She's staying in that dog carrier right there. Kind of have no choice. We don't have a big setup yet. I'm working on that. But we took this place on. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, double wide actually. It's quite big. See? It's quite a big house. We like it. It's old, it's outdated, so it's got a lot of updating that's got to be done to it. But man, look at this scenery. You could not ask for better scenery right out the front door. This is supposed to be right around 6 acres, so a good little homestead fixing to happen here. That is why she's here. That's why I got 3 little babies in the house. We are fixing to make an order from a hatchery for some meat birds and some more egg layers, so that way hopefully here in a couple of years we'll be basically raising and growing our own food and not having to go to the store for very much. Now, with all that being said, I do have a lot of yard here, so that little thing right there, that little orange mower right there, that thing, it's fixing to get fixed up because I've got all this yard to do. I've got all that yard right behind me to do, and even some on the other side of the house there, which is a lot. Not to mention, eventually once the woods are cleaned off behind it, back thinned out and cleared a little bit back there, they're going to be some silvo pasture going in. Whoa, that's a weird color. What in the world happened there? There we go. That's weird. Some weird coloring going on there. There we go. Oh. Anyways, got some puppies here. That one right there is an inherited dog. Brown one there, that's my daughter Michelle's dog. You guys have seen Diesel before in some of the videos. That's Joey's dog. My dog, he's inside right now. Can't keep him out here in his pen. He likes to jump it. The brown dog will go over it too, but she, for some reason, every once in a while, she decides she wants to stay in. But yeah, here's the back of the house. See? Now, I don't know where my property lines are. We got to go to the courthouse and get some paperwork on that, but there's quite a bit of land here. Yeah, a lot of the reason why we're wanting to get into raising and growing our own food is when we were down in Texas, and you know, the virus hit and everything, we tried to go to the store and get food. It was a struggle. We spent quite a few weeks just scrimping by, trying to feed the kids and feed ourselves. And then we moved back up here, and then we had an ice storm here close to a month ago, or well, about three weeks ago or so. We had a pretty good snow and ice storm, and everybody panicked again, and we ended up with the shelves being empty again. We were needing meat, we were needing bread, we were needing stuff, and we couldn't get it. So we scrimped by for about a week again there, trying to feed us and the kids. And here's the woods behind us. Now there's gonna be a barn set off right here. That's where my plan is, to put a barn there. That's the plan anyways. Now, whether or not it happens anytime soon is a different story. I got some other things in the works. My dad will be coming down at some point. I don't know exactly when, but he'll be coming down at some point. We got some cleanup here in the backyard to do still, or the side yard, or I call it the backyard because it's behind the house, back side of the property. But yeah, there's a little bit of cleanup right there. It's got to be done. This place was kind of trashed a little bit. We've done some cleanup already, but it wasn't horrible. It just needs picked up. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do here. Like I was saying, the biggest reason why we wanted to homestead is because we were sick and tired of not being able to feed our family very well. Now, when I grew up, it was kind of like a hobby farm or a mini farm or whatever you call it. That's the way it was when I was growing up. But now they call it a homestead pretty much. And that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to raise and grow our own meat. We're going to grow our own vegetables and stuff like that. Now, there are going to be some things that we'll still have to go to the store for: bread, milk, cheese. I mean, we're going to have some goats here, so we'll be able to do a little bit of goat milk, but we're not going to be able to substitute a lot of the milk that we go through. But it's quiet out here. I like it. I like being out in the country. This is me. This is where I belong, in the country. It's quiet, peaceful. You don't have to talk very loud. Hear all kinds of birds and noises, and although all my kids are scared to death of the dark when it gets dark out here at night. My kids are scared to death of it. They have to come out with flashlights and stuff, and they won't come to this end of the house at night because they're just too scared of it. But yeah, plenty to come. I'm getting back into this. It's going to take me a little bit, but yeah. Just stay with us. Hopefully I'll start building this back up some more. Don't know how often the videos are going to come. I work a full-time job during the week, and the only time I really have to do anything is on the weekends. Getting off, maybe get off a little early during the week or whatnot. As you can see, the gray is really coming out in my beard. I've been stressing a lot lately. It is what it is, but it's a beautiful, beautiful home. Beautiful place. Other than the trash. We'll get that cleaned up. Don't worry. But yeah. And then, but yeah, I didn't mean to be off of YouTube as long as I did. A lot of it had to do with the fact of just not having adequate internet. Videoing was not easy. Kind of rushed into this place here, so we'll get there though, and I'll get back to it now that I'm starting this stuff up. It should go a lot easier. We got a lot of things coming up. I'm not going to tell you about them because I promised a lot before, and none of it's happening. Things changed. I do know I got some videos coming with me on this. You guys will see them in the future. Picked that sucker up for about 1,100 bucks. But yeah, this is the future home, or this is our home, future homestead. Things are gonna happen fast and furious. I got some stuff to build. I got some stuff to order, but we'll get going. Again, I'm sorry for being off of YouTube for quite a while. I'm gonna get back into it. So if you guys don't mind, hit the thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.